Eating fat does not make you fat. That's according to the National Obesity Forum, which has criticised official dietary guidelines. It says the promotion of low-fat food has had disastrous health consequences and should be reversed. But Public Health England has accused the charity of being irresponsible. Our health correspondent Sophie Hutchinson reports.
So what should we be eating? Well, it seems fruit and vegetables and protein are still good for us. But controversially, today's report wants to banish potatoes, bread and other starchy carbohydrates and recommends low-fat products be replaced with full-fat foods such as milk, butter and cheese. The report's authors, the National Obesity Forum, are calling for an urgent overhaul of national dietary guidelines, which they blame for the rise in obesity and diabetes.
I think there is no evidence to support that most people should be consuming at least a third of their calories from starchy carbohydrates. We know that it's more likely to increase their risk of developing type 2 diabetes, and actually what we've said, people should be eating more fat from unprocessed foods. It's going to be much healthier for them, they're going to be much happier, and it's going to improve their health outcomes.
OK, Chris, let's just see what you weigh.
Cutting out carbs like bread, rice and potatoes while eating full-fat dairy certainly seems to have worked for Chris Hannaway. He has type 2 diabetes. Before the diet, he was on the maximum medication, but his blood sugar, blood pressure and cholesterol are now down and he's off all the drugs.
I feel better than I've felt for many years. The lowest weight I've been probably in my adult life. People don't recognise me if I've not seen them for a long time. I have more energy.
But it's a confusing picture for consumers. The current national dietary guidelines recommend a third of food should be starchy carbohydrates, with full-fat products kept to a minimum. Many senior nutritional experts dispute today's report.
I think we have very good evidence that eating too much fat contributes to an increased risk of obesity. It's also true, of course, that eating too much sugar, in fact eating too much of anything, is going to contribute to obesity. One of the problems we have is that people now have much larger portions of food than they used to do, and that means we're eating too many calories.
And Public Health England's described today's report as irresponsible and insisted the current dietary guidelines are based on the most up-to-date evidence. Sophie Hutchinson, BBC News.